Welcome to Eggs of Steel.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. Piss off. Anyway, Eggs of Steel was a game I rented from Blockbuster when I was just a little kid, and boy do I fucking regret renting it to this very day. When you press start, you're greeted with a surprisingly long cutscene with an environment that looks like it was taken directly from Final Fantasy VII. Speaking of which, I still gotta beat that game. Thanks for gifting it to me, Chuck. I lost my save data for it a few years back, so I gotta start it all over again. Fuck me, right? Oh well. Once you hop into the game, you'll notice that they tried to go with this graphical style that you see in games like Donkey Kong Country. They made 3D models and converted them to 2D sprites. It doesn't really hold up all that well, to be honest. The developers probably made you play as an egg because they didn't have the skills to create a more complex character model. The whole game feels like a fever dream you'd have after watching too many of those old children's cartoons with shitty CG like JJ the Jet Plane. The gameplay is nothing special. It's your typical run-of-the-mill platformer with weird-looking enemies. Charlie here walks around like he's hyped up on methamphetamine. Seriously, his animations feel like they're on fast forward for some reason. It's really off-putting. Now, one of the reasons I regretted renting this game as a kid was because of just how fucking depressing everything felt. You got this ugly mix of drab colors, and you got these horrifying animations of this egg fucker exploding to pieces when you die. As an adult, these animations look goofy as hell, but as a kid, they scared the shit out of me. Imagine being really young, playing this game in a dark room at night, and seeing your character splatter all over the goddamn floor. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Charlie has this wrench that he can whack enemies with, but don't expect any kind of deep combat. You literally just mash the attack button and duck under projectiles. That's about it. This game came out in 1998, and we already had games like Crash Bandicoot 2 and Super Mario 64, which set the gold standard for all 3D platformers in the future. I guess these guys didn't take any notes. And it's just a pretty forgettable game in general. I think the only reason why I remember it is because it made me depressed as a kid. And you'll notice that I was playing the game like shit. I was just getting used to the controls, and I honestly didn't plan on playing this game for very long. Honestly, I think Charlie should have just been a giant white turd. That would have been more fitting for a game like this, and it would have actually been a little bit funny. But still, this game is just not worth playing in this day and age. There are far better games out there that are worth your time and money. Stay away from this one. Just throw this rotten egg in the garbage.